This is Candy or Cizzy, and this is
Mason. Today I'm here for technical support and emotional support as per usual.
Today we're going to be making some awesome window clinks. They're going to be made out of puffy paint and they're really cute to put on the windows on your door if you have a glass door. The next thing we're going to be working on is...
We're going to do some Valentine's Day cards. You can put pencils in them and suckers for the other one.
They're really cute. And then the last thing that we're going to be making is this really cute conversation heart pillow, which if you go all the way to the end of the video, it's going to be a contest. So if you watch till the end of the video and just follow the official rules, you might have a chance to win this guy. So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, we're going to start with an owl Valentine first. Here is all the template pieces. I'm going to go ahead and cut these out real fast. All these will be linked in the comments. Alright, here are the materials you're going to need today. You're going to need a writing utensil of some sort, whether it be a pen or a pencil. Pencil might be better than a pen, honestly, in case you mess up. You're going to need an unsharpened pencil, probably something decorative and Valentine's Day pretty, instead of just applying this just for an example, so it's just going to be a plain pencil today. You're going to need a glue stick, and you're going to need your construction paper of choice for the colors that you're going to make your owl. And then, of course, you're going to need your template pieces, which I've already cut out, as you can see here. Today we're going to be using black, brown, white, and red. So I'm going to go ahead and start tracing the template for the first step. So we're going to make the body brown. So that's the first thing I'm going to be tracing. Whenever you make this owl, make sure that all the pieces that you marked with pen are going on the back of the owl, and you glue in the clean spots on the front so that it will look clean and finished whenever you're done, and all the icky parts will be on the back. Alright, there's the body. What else is going to be brown today? We're also going to have the wings be brown. Alright. Okay, I'm going to stick with this glue stick. Alright, so we got these two pieces are going to be brown. And I'm going to go ahead and trace everything before I cut it. So the next we're going to have the white, and that's going to be the chest and also the whites of the eyes, which is a really small circle right here. Kind of hard to trace. If you just want to draw your own, that's perfectly fine. It's just a little circle. The black is just going to be this piece, the pupil. I think I missed a piece for the white. I'll go back in just a second. I don't know if this pen's going to show up very well. Okay, I'm going to go back. The largest part of the eye, which is the whites of the eye, are also going to be white. So we got brown, we got white, we got black, which is right in this area, if you can see it. Last one is red, and then we gotta do the beak, which I think I'm gonna do it in yellow. So red is just gonna be this little heart. I'm gonna do 3 of them. Again, this is really small and hard to trace. If you don't want to trace it, you don't have to. In fact, I'm not going to because it's too difficult for me. I'm pretty decent at drawing hearts, so I'm just gonna freehand them and kind of fix them up as I cut it out. I'm going to make these varying sizes. So we're going to do the hearts, and then I'm going to steal a piece of yellow, and we're just going to draw the little beak. Again, really hard to trace because it's so little, but you can try. There we go. Good, now we're ready to cut everything out. I'll get back to you once everything's cut. So next up, we got everything all cut out. We're going to start gluing things together so we can assemble this guy. It's a little confusing looking with all the pieces, but it's pretty obvious what goes where. We're going to first start with gluing the body with the pen side on the back to the wings. So this is the pen side. That means it's going to go like this. We're just going to glue a little bit there. Press it on. There's that so far. Next we're going to go on the stomach. I'm starting with the biggest pieces and moving down to the smaller ones. I'm going to go for the eyes. Check for the pen side. Make sure you go in that downward. Now, to make things cute, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the further apart the eyes are, not like ridiculously far apart, but if they're further apart, they look cuter than whenever they're close together. Now, I don't know if you can see them because they're black. But we got pupils coming in here. Now, so the eyes don't look so, what's the word, trippy. Look like he's on a trip. We're going to go ahead and add some highlights. With highlights, the light's coming from the same direction, so you got to make sure they're on the same side. You can't just put them on opposite sides because that will look like he's really strung out. So that's that so far. I'm going to go ahead and add the beak. For the beak, I like to almost center it because it looks pretty cute, about right there. And the hearts, you kind of just get to decide where you want them on the owl. I'm going to put this one about dead center, I think. I'm going to put this one down here. And I'm going to put this one up here. So, the next step, we're going to take a pair of scissors, which I'm not sure if I clarified you'll need scissors in the beginning. I think I did. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to take scissors, and you're going to be cutting slits in his feet to hold the pencil. So you kind of judge how big the pencil is, and then we're going to cut slits. You want to make it away from the bottom a little bit, going up into his body just a little bit so that it doesn't tear. So what you can do, you'll probably cut it a lot neater than I am. I'm trying, but it is currently almost 4 in the morning when we're filming this, believe it or not. So I'm tired. Slits in the feet. Now we're going to weave this pencil through. It's going to go out in the back. And go through. If it tears a little bit, it's probably going to mean that you didn't cut your things big enough. And then you're just going to go out for the front. And I broke it. And it's close. What you want to do, if you break it like I did, is just take a little bit of the glue and glue the foot back together. It's probably going to happen. The feet are small. It's kind of hard to not break it. So you're just going to take a little bit of this glue, put it on there, pinch it together, hold it for a few, and there you have it. Really cute Valentine. Now, if you like, you can write something cute on it, or you can leave it as it is. As it is, it's pretty cute, but I think we're going to add something. I'm going to write puns, your hoots. So that's that. That's finished up. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this Valentine. We're going to move on to the next now.
So, for the next DIY, we're going to be doing these really cute little Valentine's Day cards that are made with mustaches and suckers. This is what they're going to look like. One's a mustache and one is a lip. And they're super cute. So what you're going to need is going to be 2 suckers for however many Valentines you're going to be doing. I just got 2 today. Scissors, a pen, and some construction paper. So to begin, you're going to use the templates that are going to be provided in the description box below, and you're just going to go ahead and trace them. Now I'm going to go ahead and start tracing the lips. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. Okay, so the next part, you're going to take your pen and you're going to put a dot in the middle of the lips. Then you're going to press your pen through. Now we're going to go ahead and post a picture, or show a picture just so you can see where the dot goes. Alright, now as you poke your pen through there, you're going to take your sucker and you're going to push it through the hole that you just made. Doing that with the pen just makes it a lot easier. And you're going to push, go through the other side, Push. And that one's done. Now for the mustache, it's going to be the same way. If you look back to the picture, you'll see the dot is not in the middle, it's closer to the bottom, but it's not on the edge. It needs to be close enough to the middle, but not towards the bottom, just because otherwise it's going to tear. Now you're going to poke your pen through there, take a sucker, push it more towards towards the circle instead of down. Poke it through on one side, go through the other, and then go through the other side again. And then that one's done as well. So now all that's left to do is to take out your suckers and to write little messages on them. So for this one, I'm going to put, I mustache you a question. Will you be my Valentine? One's done. And the next mustache one, I'm just going to put Happy Valentine's Day. The two red lip ones are going to be Taylor Swift related. This one's going to be, it's a love story, baby, so just say yes. And then for the last one, I'm going to put, you look like my next mistake. And those are done. So the next thing that we're going to work on are going to be these Valentine's Day window clings. Essentially, you can do whatever shape, whatever size, whatever color that you want. These are the shapes that we're deciding to go with.
We got a dove, we got a heart with XOXO, cupcake with a little heart sprinkle thing, and just triple hearts.
And then these are some that we already made. There's a little heart balloon, a really big kind of wonky looking heart, another little heart with a gold trim around it, and a little pair of lips.
You can just draw these yourself, or you can print out pictures online. I went ahead and drew these for us because they're just simple shapes. But you can just print out little clip art online and trace them.
The next things that you're going to need, besides the obvious things that you're going to trace, is going to be puffy paint, and then you're going to need plastic bags. We have 2 of them because we're both going to work on them at the same time. And that's all you need. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
What you do is you insert the picture into the bag that you want to trace. Might as well do them both at the same time so that you don't mess up your window plane. Close it. And select your colors.
So the first one that I'm going to work on is going to be the dove.
And I'm going to go ahead and work on the cupcake.
And we just bought a huge pack of puffy paint to do this. But all you're going to do is you're just going to trace your outline first. You want to make sure it's really thick, because if it's too thin, it's not going to turn out right, and it's going to break when you try to pick it up. Now, just a warning ahead of time, these will take about 6 hours to dry, so if you're making these for someone else or as a gift, just be aware. And as you're filling them in, once again, just make sure you're doing it nice and thick. It's going to use up a lot of puffy paint, but in the end, they're going to be really cute. So these are what the finished products looks like of the first ones. We're going to do the next ones right afterwards. But keep in mind that you can do whatever kind of pattern, whatever colors that you want to do. So like if you wanted to do something like I did with the balloon, you can make them striped. You can do whatever you want to do, just make sure that you're blending where you need to, and if any extra color goes into, you know, the opposite color, just dab more to where it covers it up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start on the next ones. So this is how they turned out. Ignore this little guy, he looks really ugly. The paint decided to spurt out at the last second. So after you're done, you're just gonna let them sit for about 6 hours. Like I said, you can let them sit out longer. The longer you sit out, the less issues you're gonna have with getting them off the paper. So this is what they look like the next day. We decided to let them sit overnight. So how you're gonna get these guys off is first is you're gonna kind of peel with your finger a little bit, just the tip. And then you start to shove your paper under there. And the paper is going to be what catches it. You can start using your fingers if you think it's going to get off easy. So that's 1. 2. And these are Masons. 3 and 4. There you go. Now all that you have to do now is just go ahead and put these on your window, and we're going to show you the other ones that we made before. So this is how they look. I personally love them. I love the cupcake and the little hearts. I think they're perfect. Now, as I said before, you can do whatever design, any shape that comes to your mind, and they're going to stick to the window. Now be careful if it's too cold outside, like I would say in the negatives, there's a chance that they might break. So just be careful with that. But besides that, you've got your very own gel clings.